found your letter in a drawer tonight, hidden underneath the fading light. The words were fragile, torn and blue, still smelling faintly just like you. Outside the window, autumn cries, leaves falling like our last goodbyes. I trace the ink with shaking hands, trying hard to understand. We built a world on whispered dreams, but nothing's ever what it seems. And now I'm standing here alone in a house that's not a home. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice like an echo I can't avoid, calling through the dark. Every promise that we made slowly started to fade, but it left its mark. Even though you walked away, there's a part of you that stays, beating in my chest, learning how to live again with a ghost of what we were. The mirror shows a different man, trying hard the best he can to gather pieces of his heart after everything fell apart. We were lightning in the rain, beautiful but born in pain. Two flames dancing in the wind, destined not to win. If love is just a passing train, why does it leave this kind of pain? I'd ride it back to yesterday if I could make you stay. When the silence breaks, I close my eyes, feel the truth behind the lies, and let the tears fall down. Maybe time will heal the scars, maybe love will find new stars somewhere else in town. But until that distant day, I'll keep your memory safe, like a song that never ends. You were my forever ones, my lover and my friend. The night is breathing down my neck, a lonely silhouette. Your goodbye still on my lips, like a slow eclipse. The rain keeps tapping on the glass, like it's asking why we didn't last. Every drop a memory of what we used to be. We were standing on a wire, playing with a fragile fire. Never thought we'd lose the fight in the fading light. If you ever hear this song, know I tried to hold on, even when the truth cut deep. Every promise, every kiss, every moment that I missed still wakes me from my sleep. Though you're walking different roads, carrying different loads, there's a part of me you own. No matter where you are tonight, you're never gone. Your picture's fading in my phone, but I still feel alone, like the silence screams your name over and again. We were young and unaware, building castles in the air. Never thought the tide would rise and wash away our skies. If I could send my heart in time, back before the fault lines, I'd hold you closer than before and beg for one night more. If you ever hear this song, I know my love was strong, stronger than my pride. Even though we let it fall, I relive it all just to stand by your side. Maybe love was meant to teach what we couldn't reach, what we couldn't see. But if you ever hear this song, remember me. Remember me. The rain is carving down the street like the rhythm of defeat. Your name's still burning on my tongue, like a song left half sung. There's a picture on the shelf, I can't take it down myself. Every smile frozen there feels too much to bear. We were standing at the edge, balancing on broken pledges. Never thought we'd slip so far from who we are. Now I'm holding pieces of the blue, fragments of me and you, scattered on the floor. Every word we threw away still finds a way to hurt a little more. Even if the sky turns gray, even if I walk away, you're the ache I can't undo. I'm still holding pieces of the blue. Your laughter lingers in my mind like a clock I can't rewind. We were reckless, we were bright, running through the night. Two hearts beating out of sync, closer to the brink. We thought love would pull us through, but it slipped like morning dew. If I could gather every shot of this broken, battered heart, I'd build a bridge across the truth and run to you. Still I'm holding pieces of the blue, everything we knew fading into dust. pieces of the blue.
The streetlights flicker in the pouring rain. Your shadow lingers like a soft refrain. Every step I take, I hear your name, whispered by the wind that feeds the flame. Empty rooms and photographs, broken dreams and shattered glass. I trace your smile with trembling hands, like drawing lines across the sand. Every night I close my eyes, I see the truth behind your lies. Still my heart refuses to let go. It beats for you alone. Down the hall, like distant thunder before the fall. I taste the salt of tears we cried, the promises we let slide. We were fire against the night, burning fast and burning bright. Now I'm standing in the cold, memories I can't let go. If love's a wound that never heals, why is it the only thing I feel? Every scar reminds me of your touch, and it still hurts so much. Maybe someday I'll be free from the ghost of you and me, but tonight I let the music play. Let my broken heart say, I'm calling out into the dark, waiting for a spark, though I know it won't return. Through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain, there's a lesson left to learn. Love can fade but never dies. It lives between the lines of every song we used to play. So I'll sing until the dawn, with your echo carry it on. In my heart you'll always stay.
Porch light flickers in the cold, like stories left untold. Your keys are gone from where they hung, but your song is still unsung. I walk the floor at 2 a.m., replay it all again, the way you looked before you left, so calm, so out of breath. We were standing on a line between forever and goodbye, too stubborn just to say we were afraid. Beneath the quiet sky, I let the hours pass me by, still waiting for your call. Every star above my head shines on words we never said, echoing through it all. Even if the night moves on, even if the dawn finds me here alone, there's a peace I can't deny. You're carved into my bones. Your laughter haunts the empty room, like perfume out of bloom. I catch my breath, I turn around, but you know where to be found. We were wildfire in the wind, too fierce to ever bend, but flames that dance without control can swallow something whole. If love was more than just a spark, why does it fade into the dark? I'd give up all my pride tonight to make it beneath the quiet sky. I finally realize some loves are meant to scar. Though tomorrow I will stand with a steadier hand. I'll remember who you are. Maybe healing takes its time. Maybe I'll be fine. Maybe I'll let you go. But beneath this quiet sky, my heart still says no. The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong tonight. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. No warmth, no soft goodnight. I drive past places we used to go, where laughter filled the air. Now every street light seems to know you're no longer there. We were written in the stars, but somehow lost the spark. Now I'm searching in the dark for where we fell apart. This is the last time we were us, before the fall, before the rust, before the silence grew between our hearts. We were fire in the rain, we were dancing through the pain. Now we're just two dark. Hanging by the door, like you're walking any day. I still hear your footsteps on the floor, though they've all faded away. We were reckless, we were wild, running fast, chasing dreams. But love can turn from sweet to fragile quicker than it seems. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer now, but all I have are memories and echoes of your sound. This is the last time we were us, before the cracks turned into dust, before goodbye was all we had. Though tomorrow I'll move on and learn to be strong, there's a part of me still sad, because loving you was real. It was everything I feel, and nothing will replace the way you looked at me that night, with forever in your face. I found the words I couldn't say, folded up and packed away in the drawer beside my bed, with all the tears I never shed.
Your goodbye still fills the room, like fading roses out of bloom. Every corner of this place still remembers your embrace.
We were strong, or so it seemed, building castles out of dreams. Never thought the tide would turn or bridges burn. These are letters I never sent, full of love and deep regret. Every line still bleeds your name, all the chances that we missed, all the nights we used to kiss. Nothing feels the same, even if you moved along. In my heart you still belong, like a melody that stays. These are letters I never sent, lost in yesterday. I replay the final fight, every word we said that night. Pride was louder than the truth, and we let it steal our youth. We were fire in open air, burning bright without a care, but flames that rise too high sometimes fade and die.
If I could rewrite that scene, say the things I really mean. I tear these pages into two and run to you.
These are letters I never sent. All the love that heaven lent still echoes in my chest. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight I must confess, loving you was worth the fall, worth the heartbreak, worth it all, even with the pain. These are letters I never sent, but I'd write them all again. Yeah,
There's a hollow in this quiet room, like winter came too soon. Your shadow lingers on the wall, but you don't call anymore. I keep the curtains half drawn tight, afraid to face the morning light, 'cause daylight shows what's really true. There's no more me and you. We were diamonds in the dark, burning with a fragile spark. Now I'm holding broken pieces of my heart. Where the light used to be, there's a space inside of me that no one else can feel. Every word we didn't say still echoes in the grave, and it always will. Even if I try to run, even if I come undone, you're written in my soul like a song without an end, like a wound that won't let go. Your name is carved into my mind, in every silent line. I hear your laughter in the rain, soft and full of pain. We were standing on the edge, too proud to make a pledge, and love slipped through our hands like water through the sand. If I could hold you one last time, I'd say the words I left behind. But time is cruel and love is blind, and fate won't realign. Where the light used to be, there's a faded memory of everything we had. Though tomorrow I'll pretend that my heart can mend, it still feels so sad. Maybe someday I'll believe there's more than what we couldn't keep, more than shattered dreams. But tonight I stand alone, with your ghost between the seams. used to talk until the dawn, like nothing could go wrong. Barefoot dancing in the rain, laughing through the pain. Your hand would always find my own, like it had always known. Two restless hearts without a map, never fearing cracks. We were fearless, we were young, saying love was more than enough. Never thought the tide could change or drift away. Back when we were brave, before we learned to be afraid, we believed in every word. Back when we were strong, holding on so long, even when it hurt. Now the silence fills the air where we used to swear we would never part. Back when we were brave, you were my heart. Now the hallway feels too wide, like there's nowhere left to hide. Your shadow doesn't cross the floor like it did before. We built our kingdom out of trust, but promises can rust, and even gold can lose its shine when we ignore the signs. If I could find the younger flame, call your reckless name, would we choose a different road or carry the same load? Back when we were brave, love was more than what we gave. It was everything we knew. Now I'm standing in the rain, trying to explain how I'm losing you. Maybe time will let me see who I'm meant to be beyond this broken start. But back when we were brave, you were my The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it knows we're bound to fall. Your suitcase waiting by the door, I've seen that look before. The air is heavy, hard to breathe, with words we never dared to speak. Your eyes avoid the truth in mine, like crossing fragile lines. We were dancing on thin ice, rolling hearts like loaded dice, thinking love would never fade or slowly break. Before the morning comes, before the damage done, tell me there's a way to stay before the sun can rise, before goodbye. Don't let us slip away, even if we lost the spark, even if it's getting dark, there's still a flame inside. Don't let the night decide what we can't revive. Your fingers trail what's between us now. Let's lay our weapons down somehow. I'd rather lose the fight tonight than lose your light. Before the morning comes, before we come undone, look at me and say my name. Let the silence break for our own sake. Before it's too late, if love is bruised but still alive, then maybe we can still survive. Rewrite what we became before the morning comes. Choose us again. There's a single light still on downstairs, like it's waiting for your steps on the stairs. Your shadow used to fill this space, now it's just an empty place. The clock keeps ticking way too loud, like it's calling out what we're without. I never thought I'd see the day you'd slowly walk away. We were stronger than the storms, wrapped inside each other's arms. Never thought we'd lose the ground we found. You were the last light on before the night went wrong, before the silence came. You were the steady flame, the shelter from the rain. Now nothing feels the same, even if the dark moves in. And I try to just pretend there's no replacing you. You were the last light on, the only truth I knew. Your laughter lingers in the hall, like a distant curtain call. I close my eyes and see your face, but time won't be erased. We were reckless, we were fast, never thinking it wouldn't last. Two hearts running toward a dream that slept between the seams. If I could hold you one more night before we lost the fight, I'd tell you what I never said before you left. You were the last light on, now I'm learning to be strong, with shadows by my side. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight I cannot hide. Loving you was worth the fall, worth the pain and worth it all, even though we're through. You were the last light on, and I still see you. There's a picture frame turned face down, dust gathering all around, like memories we tried to hide, but never left inside. Your voice still lingers in these walls, in every whisper silence calls. I thought the time would ease the ache, but some hearts never break.
We were golden in the start, writing forever on our hearts. Never thought the ink would fade or love would drift away.
Shadows don't lie in the dark, they trace the shape of who we are, and you're still standing next to me.
Even when the lights are gone,
Even when I'm moving on, you're the truth I cannot flee. Every tear I try to hide,
every piece of wounded pride
leads me back to you.
shadows don't lie.
They show what's true.
The mirror shows a tired face, trying hard to replace all the nights we stayed awake, every risk we used to take.
We were fearless, we were wild,
Love was reckless like a child,
but even flames that burn so bright can disappear from sight. If I could steal one more goodbye, I wanna let you walk away this time. I'd hold you till the morning light and make it right.
shadows don't lie in the dark, they keep your fading spark alive inside my chest.
Though tomorrow waits for me,
And someday I'll be free.
tonight I must confess, loving you was all I knew, the bravest thing I'd ever do,
The sweetest sacrifice.
shadows don't lie, and neither do my eyes. Smoke still lingers in the air from words we threw without a care. The echoes of a slammed front door still shake the floor.
Your glass is empty on the table. We were strong but not that stable. Two hearts racing out of control, now paying every toll.
We were sparks and gasoline, too intense to stay serene. Thought the flames would light the way, but they burned away. After the fire, what remains? Just scattered ash and stains of everything we knew.
After the shouting fades to
dark, I search for one small spark
to guide me through the night.
Your suitcase by the staircase stands like a truth we never planned. The echo of your quiet sigh still lingers in goodbye. The walls remember every fight, every tear we hid at night. Now silence sits between our hearts, tearing us apart. We were diamonds in the dust, built on passion, built on trust. Never thought we'd lose the flame or shift the blame. On the night we let go, watched our love fall slow, like rain against the glass. Every promise we made, every dream we laid, fading into the past. Even though the door is closed and the final word was no, there's a part that won't move on the night we let go. Something still holds on. Your shadow dances in the light, like you're still here tonight. I reach across the empty bed to feel what's left unsaid. We were thunder in the sky, too loud to ask why. But storms don't last forever long. They break, then they're gone. If pride hadn't led the way, would you still be here today? I trade my stubborn heart somehow to hold you now. On the night we let go, I finally came to know how fragile love can be. Though tomorrow I'll pretend that I can learn to mend. You're still a part of me. Maybe time will ease the ache. Maybe hearts can slowly wake from what they've been through. But on the night we let go, I lost you. The highway stretches into black, no turning point, no looking back. Your voice still riding in my head, all the things we never said. Billboards flicker in the night, like dreams that lost their light. I grip the wheel, I breathe your name, but nothing feels the same.
We were chasing distant stars, driving fast in borrowed cars, thinking love would lead the way if we just stayed.
Now I'm a broken compass, heart spinning circles in the dark, trying to find where you are. Every mile pulls me away, but I still replay who we were. You're my deepest regret.
Your jacket's in the passenger seat, a ghost beside me on the street. I almost turned to see your face, but it's just empty space. We were thunder loud and proud, two rebels in a reckless crowd. But storms don't last forever long, they fade into a song. If love was just a twist of fate, why did we arrive too late? I'd trade tomorrow's sunrise glow for one more don't let go. I'm a broken compass, heart still falling apart, but learning how to stand. Though the sky is wide and free, there's a part of me still reaching for your hand. Maybe someday I'll believe there's more than what we couldn't keep, more than what we lost. But tonight I drive alone, counting every cost. The street is quiet after 9, like it's holding back the time. Your laughter used to fill the air, now it's nowhere. The picture frames are slightly cracked, like something we can't take back. I run my fingers through the dust of broken trust. We were stronger than we knew, wrapped in something true. Never thought the sky could fall at all. Now I'm living with half of a heart, trying to restart what I can't replace. Every memory we made refuses to fade from this empty space. Even if I learn to breathe without you next to me, there's something torn apart. I'm just a shadow of myself with half of a heart. Your name still burns upon my lips, like a truth that always slips. We were reckless, we were free, blind to what could be. Two silhouettes against the dawn, swearing we would carry on. But even vows can slowly bend and finally end. If love was meant to make us whole, why did it take its toll? I'd give up all I am tonight to make it right. Now I'm living with a heart, learning in the dark.
city sleeps beneath a broken sky. Neon tears begin to cry. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost that's everywhere. I walk alone on empty streets, counting shattered heartbeats. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I try to drown your memory, but it keeps on haunting me like a melody that won't let go. Soft and slow, I'm falling after midnight into the fading light, where our love used to shine. Through the silence and the blue, I'm still chasing you across this fragile line. Even if you're far away,
Even if you're never scared,
you're the fire in my veins. I'm holding on to yesterday, though it's slipping through the rain. Laughter echoes in my mind, like a song I left behind. We were burning bright and wild, two lost hearts running miles. Now the nights are growing cold, and the truth is hard to hold. Love can turn to dust and smoke with a single word we spoke.
if I could turn the hands of time,
That rewrite every line,
but all that's left are memories.
and broken harmonies. I'm falling after midnight,
Still searching for the light of love that couldn't
stay through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain. I hear your name, and all the dawn will rise again. You'll forever be my sweetest ache, my unfinished song, my beautiful mistake. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky.
beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken